Okay, I'm back. So I'm going to give everybody a couple minutes to get in here because there was no sound on the previous, so I had to go out and come back in. I hope that everybody is warm and safe after that snowstorm. Where is everybody? Facebook's not there. Facebook's not. All right, here we go. So I'm preempting your regularly scheduled program to address a problem that came to our attention last evening. Apparently, on the Prairie Schooler Santa Facebook group, Stitch Along group, there was a post indicating that we were selling imposter charts of the Prairie Schooler Santa. Please be assured that we are not selling the imposter. The photo that is there was a placeholder only. It is not the true picture. It has been taken down. It will be put up today with the correct photo. We are sorry that if this led anyone to believe that we were being dishonest, because we are not. We strive very hard to make sure we get everything we can for our customers and to make sure that they get what they need. It was for pre-order only. We are not selling imposters. So if someone is under that assumption, we would like to correct that issue right now. That's all I have to say, and I will turn this back over to Susie and Diana, who are going to be hosting your show today. Have a great day. Bye.
Hi, it's Diana from the Stitcher Soul, and you all know Susie. She's been here before, and hopefully we have a good show for you today. Susie brought a lot of her beautiful stitching. I have two little pieces. That's all I can get done during the week, trying to get ready for Nashville, but I tried. So I got to get points for trying. But without further ado, let's look at what Susie has. And then what we will do is we will go over WIPGO numbers, because we have to pull them because February is a short month. And then we have to just brief shop news, and I'll do that at the end. But I know everybody's here because Susie's here, and everybody's looking forward to Susie's stitching, not me yammering away. So, with that said, take it away, Susie.
Okay, I think I will start with the fully finished objects, and Diana can help me hold them up. The first one I have is a sled ornament, and that is a Lizzie Kate pattern. I think it's a snippet, and those are still available.
Look at the face. Look at the face. I love the face on this. It's so cute. And I'm going to hold it up because they said I don't hold it up long enough. And look at all the, she embellished it really cute with little tiny bells and stuff. We carry the little sleds, so if anybody's inclined to try and get everything done, it's already, we have these solid, and I think we have still some, left in white. But we do have the sleds.
It's stitched on perforated paper, and then it's not glued to the sled. I bought some needlework two-sided tape, and it is very sticky.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah. So I didn't have to use glue on it.
Oh, nice. You can also do this on regular material or Ada or whatever. Oh, nice, because I know some people don't like to stitch on perforated paper.
Well, they
That
do
is-
have a plastic
Oh,
cross
yes,
stitch.
yep.
And I
now
guess
they do.
I will show them next then, now that we're
Okay.
speaking of it. These were from last year's Christmas ornament book, and these are, here, I'll just show you. They're called North Pole Pals. Here's the page from the magazine. I make my own, like a working copy,
Yep.
and I also enlarge it to make
What?
it easier for me to see.
Aren't they cute?
And these are stitched on.
Cute little tags to put on stuff, to hang them on your little trees.
Yeah, and I thought too, I'm giving them to my nephew. I thought it would be cute for my great nephew to have something, little in his fingers that he could put on the tree. And they are stitched on the perforated, the plastic, I think.
Yep. Going this way.
Darice, Darice is one of the makers.
Isn't that cute? And then it's just
The needlework tape, the two-sided
Two-sided.
needlework tape,
and then just a little.
piece of felt on the back.
This one's very cute. Very, very cute. That little red nose. Cute.
And they stitched up really easy.
They look like they were fun.
It was fun until I got to the cutting out part.
Really?
Yeah, the plastic is harder to cut than the paper.
That came out really cute. I love the face. Let's see if I can't get it
Yeah,
in close.
I did French knots for the eyes,
Oh, God bless you.
and then the mouth was supposed to be bigger on the elf and the Santa.
How's this?
What?
No, they're asking move it closer to Susie.
Oh, because I'm getting cut off.
Oh, me. I thought you meant. Oh my God. Oh my God.
So there's
Oh, I'm gonna go even closer.
my bag.
Okie doke. How's that? Better?
Or would you rather she sit on my lap?
Could be. Could be. We're good friends. Never know how to close a good friend until.
Okay, and then these are fully finished ornaments for my great nephew. That's his first Christmas. And these were charts off of Etsy. It came with like the motif, the Santa, and then an alphabet.
Okay. Hopefully you can see that and it's not focusing on us, but he is adorable. Look at this. The back. And then look at that cording. And it goes right up to here.
Yeah.
Nice job. And that you used two-sided tape on this also, or no?
No, I used prefabbed cardboard circles for the front and the back, but there is a little bit of batting underneath the front piece.
Oh, okay. You
And
can
then that
feel it.
one was the same designer.
As this one?
Yep. And that's for last Christmas.
Oh. I hope this is coming through. Look at the bear's face. Isn't it cute? Oh my God. And the back stitching really sets it off.
Yeah, it does.
Look at that. This is the back. And then here's the cording.
I'm really going to miss Joanne's because that's where the cording came from.
I like
And-
your color
and-
too. That's pretty. The blue. It's not like a midnight blue. It's
Right.
not. But it's a soft blue. Really, really pretty. Very pretty. What do you stitch on? 36?
32,
32?
most of the time.
These old eyes can't do 32 anymore. No, they can, but it just takes me to a longer. And I think I probably should move to magnification. It's just too lazy.
Okay, this one, fully finished and framed. It's called Chester's Place, and it's from Whistle Stop Stitcher on Etsy. I used the called for fabric and floss, and the only change I made is where there's a white dog in the middle. There was a cat, and because I've always had Samoyeds, I had to change it to a white dog.
Yeah, but it's cute. All the animals here.
Yeah,
very cute.
Because we had
very
cats
cute.
and rabbits and that growing up.
I love the house. And the lettering until one has loved an animal, a part of one's soul remains
Awakened.
awakened. I'm reading backwards, sorry. But that is gorgeous. Even the border. Look at that border. Did you frame this, or did you have somebody frame it?
No, I framed it.
Ooh, nice job. Nice job. Wow. I forget that's what you used to do, too.
Yep.
Used to do it. Who did you do it for?
The Homespun Heart in Rotterdam many moons ago.
Nice job, Susie.
And this one is a Samoyed dog that I think was in one of the really old, just cross-stitch ornament magazines.
Ooh. I wonder, do we know when they started doing the Christmas ornament, just cross-stitch? If anybody knows, drop a comment, because now I'm going to be on the hunt to get them.
I think some of them you can buy on CD now.
Yes, a lot. I know a lot of people have been doing that. We have a couple ladies here that come in here that they put them on CD just because they didn't have room for the magazines.
Yeah.
They just went through their magazines and picked the patterns that they wanted, made it easier to find
Yeah.
on the CDs. Very clever way of doing it. And did you frame this one also?
Yes.
Look at the frame. Look at that red. Oof, that is gorgeous.
It's a suede mat.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know such a thing existed. And it's on museum glass, and I know that because it says it
Yeah.
on the back
They gave
of the
me a
frame.
sticker where I bought the glass. And the last fully finished is the Plum Street Samplers, the Cardinal Trio.
Oh, isn't that adorable?
And that frame came off of Etsy. It's handmade. The gentleman peeled the bark off and glued it around the frame.
Oh, yeah. That's clever.
When I saw it, I thought it was perfect.
Oh, God, yes. Absolutely. Something that you don't all know is whenever I can think of something and I can't figure out where to find it, it's generally I'll ask Susie, and you framed this also, I'm going to take it?
Yeah.
And then she just put it simple back, which
Yeah,
is really
it's a piece
cute.
of scrap-up paper.
Yeah. Nice. Very nice. Now, do you put these out at Christmas time, or do you keep them up all the time?
All the time.
I don't blame you. The Samoa, I don't blame you
Yeah.
for doing.
Okay, and then I have just a couple of finished objects I brought with me. This was the Crochetta A Go-Go free chart for Christmas 2025. Here,
Can everybody see her? Look at this. I love this.
they called for making the bow brown, the same as the deer, and I was like, that's not gonna work. So I changed it just to the plain white.
I just think it's I love the box. The pink and the red and the white with it up against the brown. Just looks great. I love the combination of the pink and the red.
Yeah, I do too.
And
There's
the
a couple
green.
of different
And there's
threads.
2 different colored greens in there. Very, very cute. Really cute. And I look at this. I love detail. When I stitch, I try to get it, but I love detail. And that does. And I love it when the faces are on the animals. I love to look at the faces on animals. I just think when a designer gets it right, they're fabulous. That is gorgeous.
Okay, here's another small finish. I'm not a really big mouse person, but I couldn't
Yeah.
resist this one. It's Not Forgotten Farm, Chris Mouse.
Christmas.
Yes.
He's
The only thing I did was I changed the red to 321 because it was kind of a dull red before, and I just thought 321 is more Christmas. Oh, sorry, and that one's stitched on 28 count natural, and the deer was stitched on 32 count natural. And I changed it in the fact that I added a candle instead of them holding an ornament, and I just quick stitched on a stocking to come down the other arm.
Oh, you did it freehand?
Yeah.
I mean, basically,
Yeah.
nice. I would have never, I mean, looking at it, I would have never.
It was like he was holding an ornament in that one hand that's up where I put the candle.
Nice. Candle was a cute, nice touch. And I like that red.
Yeah, it's my favorite
Yeah.
Christmas red.
Looks nice on the thread, on the material.
Okay, now we get into the whips. The first one is the Scarlet House Oh Dear sampler.
Oh, that's pretty. I do love a good alphabet. There's that better. Very pretty. Very, very pretty. I love all the trees at the bottom.
Right, and I am stitching it on 32 count natural. It calls for Confederate gray, but
Do you stitch a lot on, is that your go-to?
yeah, I find
Color
myself
natural?
sometimes, even in the earlier years when I was stitching, natural was like my go-to.
Is it?
Kind of like some people's vintage country mocha.
I find more and more, the only problem is this color is kind of hard because now these old eyes can't stitch. I can stitch on it, but I'm really slow. And I think partly because I don't stitch regularly on it, so
Yeah.
I don't get used to it. But I have a tendency to go to the like 20 count Ada, and whenever I can get my hands on a higher count, I try to. But this is a hard color to find, and I'm always on the hunt for something
Something
like this.
natural.
Yeah.
Because what is that? Oatmeal
Yeah.
is supposed to be similar to that, but it's
It's-
lighter.
Yeah, yeah, and it's, some oatmeals have like a little bit of gray or black running through it.
Yep, almost like confetti.
Yep.
Okay, this next one I'm stitching on 32 count light country mocha. And it's, which one is that? Needle Treasures Nook. I get Needle Treasures Nook and Not Forgotten Farms confused. And I'm using the call for DMC floss.
Isn't it? I hope it's not, I'm trying to get it so everybody could see it. Look at those antlers. Ooh, aren't they gorgeous? And I'm not a bow, like an embellishment kind of person.
Right.
But this works beautifully with it. I just think it works beautifully with it. And I get to see it because I'm sitting right next to her. But the red she chose, because it's not, you didn't use this.
No, I pulled a variegated.
Complements the face beautifully. Beautifully. It bounces back. Which
I mean, if somebody is interested in the change, just email the shop and I can let you know
grab
what
it.
it is. Yeah.
That is gorgeous. And a natural again?
Nope, that's 32 count vintage country,
Mocha?
light vintage.
Country mocha.
Yep.
Look at, let's see if I can't get this because it's light. There, let's see if that works better. Yeah, that's kind of a little bit better. But look at that. Oh, and I know this picture isn't doing it justice because between his two eyes, his forehead, I guess for a lack of a better word, is the color variegation in that is gorgeous.
There's a lot of confetti in it.
Yes. And I don't think this is picking it up like it's picking it up in person. And look at the red of the bow. Doesn't it just bounce back and make you look at the face? Oh, it's gorgeous. Gorgeous. And Susie's stitching is impeccable. And I'm not going to show the back, but the back is as perfect as the front. Oh my God, look at my hair. Oh my God. I've long since tried to tame this thing. But this is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous.
Okay, and the next one is, I'm noticing a theme here with me. Madame Chantilly.
Oh my God.
I don't know which one's going to show up better. It's
show-
called
you know what, I'll
Santa
do
and the
both.
Fawn. I used the called for DMC,
Here's this picture.
and it's on a 32 count
And I don't
Lugana,
know if that one's gonna be too small. Oh, look at this.
printed
the
snowfall postcard is the name of it, and it's by Sunflower Printed Fabrics. And I'm still,
Oh, sorry.
the Santa and the deer are done, but I'm still deciding whether I want to put some cross stitch snow on the very bottom.
Oh my God. Look at this. Look at the expression on the deer. Again, beautiful. Oh my God. Now this picked up really good. The reds, the greens, and the deer. Look at this, his fur, or what do they call, they don't call it fur on the deer, do they?
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fur. Look at the dots of white in there. Oh, exquisite.
At first, I had to figure out what he was like had in in his backpack, and he was holding for the deer, and then I figured it out. It was like a white turnip.
Ah, okay. She took the guesswork out of it for you guys. She telling you what it is. But isn't that gorgeous? That is very pretty. Oh my God. Again. Now I gotta go in and, now I'm gonna have to go in and buy. Now, see, now after I see all this stuff,
I bought that piece of fabric, and I had no idea what I was going to do on it. I just bought the piece of fabric. And when that chart came out, I was like, oh my God,
Perfect.
I already got the fabric.
and even your back is beautiful. Again, because see, for me, when I look at a pattern and I look at the material dictates what you stitch on. Do you do the same?
Sometimes.
For
But like
me,
I said,
do.
that was perfect.
That is, oh my God, that's gorgeous. I'm going to show this. Look at his face. Look at that face. Ugh. And yes, I do pinch the cheeks of babies because I just look at their face. Gorgeous.
And next up we have Tra-La-La-La. This is the 2025, they call it ornament. And I changed a lot.
Did you?
I
Yes.
did a lot. I changed the red to color and cotton, candy apple. The greens, I'm using color and cotton, pine tree. And the gold I changed to like 785.
She's talking about the greens, like here.
Yeah.
The golds in
And like the
split of the coat.
yep.
And then a gold, and then you changed the color on you matched the star?
I had another thought. Yesterday I ordered a mini
button?
no, a miniature pocket watch.
Oh!
So I'm not going to do the star. I'm going to somehow put the pocket watch in the other hand.
Oh! How miniature?
Like
size of
a
a
size
button?
of a dime or something.
And this is why I keep asking her to come on.
And then with the flowers,
Did you find it? Or did you already bought it? The little...
yeah, I did.
Okay, you've got to share that.
I will.
Okay.
The flowers, I'm going to put a white bead in the center of them. I went looking for my white beads last night and couldn't find them. They're someplace.
And
And then
I
here's
have
the-
some. If you want to... I got a bunch. If you want to...
And then there's the actual,
I'll bring in for you.
and I'm probably going to make it a stand-up.
Ooh,
Because
nice.
they show it as like almost like a doll. I know Teresa Kogut has some that have come out. She had some for Halloween. They're made like almost like a little padded doll. They're cut out in the shape they are and they're stuffed. But I think I'm going to make him into a stand-up.
I love... What color red was this again? It was a variegated, right?
It was a variegated. It's colored and cotton, candy apple.
Up against that white beard. It's gorgeous.
And the white I changed to, I have color and cotton old lace and color and cotton can't think of it now. Old lace. But there's another white in there.
You know, I think we made a mistake.
What?
I think we should have showed my two things first and then yours. Oh my God. How am I going to follow this? Oh my God. Dear God. You think I'd learn? You think I'd learn from the last time you were here?
Okay.
Oh, that's gorgeous. Is that what you're looking
No,
for?
no, I don't know what I did with.
That's okay.
Well, I know what it is.
If anybody's interested, give me a holler. I will ask, and then I can find out for you. But it's I don't know how else to say it's gorgeous.
Yeah, this was a download. I don't know if,
I love this, the white, and then I love the board, the little green in that.
yeah, the leaves and stuff.
Yeah, Chris, yes, Chris, you're right. She does have the best ideas.
And this is, I don't know what I did with. That is from the Jingle Ball. It's Hands-On Design Santa.
Oh, this is
That's 20 count natural.
natural,
And you do it over two with,
and you a different.
Size.
You even use a different needle.
yeah,
Yeah.
a 22. It's done with pearl cotton, size 5.
Put that back there like that so it shows. Isn't he cute? Look at the star. I love this. I love your choice of color. You didn't try and do like a dark red. You did it like a
That was what she called for, and
gorgeous color.
I like the
Combination.
Yeah, I like the softness of it.
Yep. Look at this.
Very Nordic looking. I like
Very,
Nordic.
yeah. This is cute. The little, and then the match. It's cute. And the little curve of the beard, the white beard. Very nice. Very, very nice. This almost looks like burlap.
It feels like it too. Sometimes I don't work on it for very long because it's very scratchy on your.
Yeah, on your hands.
Yeah.
That, and I would think the thread that you're using, is that hard?
It's pearl cotton, so it's thicker. It's a number 5.
It's not gonna. Oh, I don't have anything that's gonna show up against it.
Here.
Let me try my hand. I know that's not gonna work too good, but I would think this would be easy to work with.
Yeah, it is.
Very pretty.
I need that back for the next one.
I'm just trying to make sure I don't pull out your needle. I think this pile may disappear on her.
And then this is, this was a start I did a couple of weeks ago, just because you get in the mood, you want a new start. It's Tiny Modernness. What does it
Oh,
say?
isn't that cute?
Winter foliage tree. And I am using all the called for.
Look at that. That is pretty.
It's 28 count raw natural Cashel linen. And Cashel linen is like
Look
the
at
best
the
to
pine cones.
work on.
Oh, yeah. It's soft.
Yeah, Cashel is.
Very, very pretty.
And then
I like the tree form that you did. And then are you going to do the bottom like this too?
I'm thinking I'm gonna put a dowel in it and maybe somehow get it into a
piece of
block
wood.
of branch, like take a branch and cut a block.
Very nice. Very pretty. Very, very. Oh, she even shows you how to do the back,
Yep.
which is nice.
Yep.
Very nice. Can I show it? I wonder, can you show that?
Yeah, it's part of the chart. It's not like you're showing the pattern.
Yeah. And then she gives you specific on how to finish this, and then she shows you. Oh, wrong way. Right here, how to finish it. Which I thought, and it's very specific.
Yeah.
Which I thought is easy to find, to figure out how to do it. Very, very.
And I like that too because it's a nice heavy cardstock pattern.
Which I find I like these. They're not flimsy.
Yeah, Primrose, I think, uses a lot of the heavier cardstock.
Yeah, which is nice.
And here's the my start.
Do I have it upside down?
Nope.
I got it right side. Look how pretty that is. I hope this is coming through, because when I look at it on the screen, it kind of looks a little washed out, and for that I apologize, but I'm hoping it comes through because this stuff is gorgeous. Very nice.
All right, and then this has just got a small start, but this is, I was scrolling through Etsy, I don't know what, and this polar bear,
You like to do bears.
I do. I like polar bears. It's because my dogs look like polar bears.
Yeah, your dog, and they're, God, your dogs are like beautifully white. Cute. Cute, 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 cute. Did you gonna blow this up? This pat? Did you blow the
I
pattern
did,
up?
yeah.
Yeah. It's funny because when she sits and stitches, when she comes in during the week or on Saturday, she has this big sheet of paper, and then she's got her highlighter, and it looks like
Yes, I'm old school.
somebody colored in the picture. Oh, look at that! This looks like it's gonna be a bear to do.
I looked at it closely before I purchased it. And really, the worst part is like up here in the hat. The other is very big chunks of the same color.
Now, are you stitching? Are you going to use all the called fors?
I have all the called fors.
And what does it call for?
DMC.
Material.
It didn't list a material.
I notice more and more designers are doing that now. They're not listing.
Well, especially with the downloads and stuff, they don't.
Good point, because you can't. Yeah, because if you
Because
download
I
it
think that
black and white.
this is computer generated. It's not an actual stitched piece.
Oh yeah, because I was going to say it almost looks like it was printed
Yeah.
on the material, a stamped pattern, but it's not. Look at this. Oh my God, the white, the different shades of white around. Oh, how long do you think this will take you to do? And don't say 2 weeks.
No, it'll probably take a couple of years because I'll work on it on and off. And then this is the fabric I chose, which is, it's very pink. It's not,
Very pretty. Actually, I'm going to try this.
I don't know.
I don't know if this is going to show. It's a very, very, almost like ballerina pink, maybe?
Yeah.
Ballerina pink with just subtle pops of white to make it look variegated.
Yeah.
But it's not like, to say it's like a solid pink, but it's very soft. And it'll look pretty with all that white.
Yeah. And the red.
and the red,
is looking
yeah.
good on it.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't want to fold it. But look at, let's see if I can't fold it. There. And I think that's coming through, not blurring out. But the red, again, it looks like that pattern that you did with the gift box, with the pink and the reds
Yeah.
and all the colors. That'd look really pretty. Very, very pretty. And of course, stitching, impeccable. I sit and I look at when I finish a row of something, and I look at it, and I look at it, and I look at it. Susie wouldn't let that stand. And I rip it back again. And
I have done it. Sometimes you get stitching away and you just get tired and you're not paying attention. It's like, oh, that looks terrible.
I'll be stitching at night when Vince has got a sport event in the family room, because we have a big TV in the family room. And I'll look at it and I'll hold it and I'll hold it and I'll move it. I'll put it up against the light, and Vince will say, "What are you doing?" And I'm just looking at the stitching. He goes, "Oh." I said, I'm gonna rip it out. I said, Susie wouldn't like this, like that. And he goes, "Who's Susie? And why does she want you to rip it out?" Oh my God. Now I'm nervous.
Don't be.
I know, I'm kidding. I'm teasing you. I only worked on 2 things. I just had other things that I had to get done this week, and I wanted to make sure we were set to go to market. So I just did other things plus stitch, only because at nighttime when I sit down, I like to stitch. I relax, I can fall asleep because I can't think of other things when I'm like, oh, I got to remember to do this tomorrow. I got to do this tomorrow. I got to do this tomorrow. I can't do that when I stitch because I can't concentrate. And even because I'm an outline stitcher, by the end of the night, I only got this much brain cells left. And it's got to get me through to the morning. So I did some more. I love this, and I am almost done with it. But the last time I did it, I only had a little bit of snip. I finished it, and I think I don't remember if I had cut you out, and then I know I didn't have this done. And of course, I still haven't outlined the scissors yet. 4:15, I know, 4:15. It's already pulled. That's probably the last thing I do.
Yeah.
But what I did get done.
I love that color.
Oh, I do too. I absolutely do. And I already have another pattern that I want to do on the remaining of the material. I did change a couple of the colors only because I didn't use the thread. I didn't use the material that was on the pattern, so I had to change the color. I've got Cut You completely done. I will cut you. It's completely done, and I changed that color to just a simple purple. Snippet is just, and I didn't bring my thread with me. Yes, I did.
And that color is like a really pretty, like
raspberry.
light raspberry.
Yeah. I changed, I will cut you to purple 327, which I like, and I'm not a purple kind of person, but I think it works well on this. And it kind of brings it out. I changed the scissors to a variegated cottage blue.
What color is that? The tag is on. No, I mean
This is
is that the tag?
Yep. It's raspberry, and it's Fiber on a Whim. We did
Yeah, the trunk show.
the trunk show. I forget, was it July? Our birthday, I think it was. We did the shop's birthday, Terry's birthday. We have quite a few people that come into the shop in July. Our birthday's in here, so we bill. We do a big birthday party in July, like a little party. And this, I believe, is when I bought this. I saw this and I absolutely love the material. I think last year at Market, Hands On Design did the beetle, like a pinky color, the beetle.
Was last year the ladybug?
Ladybug, that's it. And I think I have enough to do the ladybug on this, and then I think I have another pattern that I want to do. My daughter is a pink and purple kind of girl, so I will probably do some ornaments, finish it off with ornaments. But what I'm thinking about doing is, if I have I think I have a little, I could probably cut it down if I frame it, and then have this much left. I'm going to try going to steal from Chris and do some bookmarks.
Yeah.
My
that'd be very
grandsons
nice.
use bookmarks. My daughter uses bookmarks. So I'm thinking that's what I'm going to go through and do something really cute. I might try, my daughter likes the villains, the Disney villains, the ladies.
Like Corella?
Yes, she likes those. So I might try and find something and then just do something like that with it.
Now, are you gonna roll the edge before you stitch it?
I think I'm going to, only because it's just easier to do. And then I think what I'm going to do is the same thing you did with your little, the plastic ornaments. I'm going to put a backing on it, a very fine backing on it. And when I do the bookmarks, I'm old school. And I will do the hoop, unless I'm doing variegated, and then just pop my needle through and pull it through so it lays flat. But I'm basically at heart, because that's how I learned, and I have a hard time changing it. I'm a knotter. And if I do the bookmarks, I can't knot, because it'll be.
No, but do that, that one where you fold it in half,
Yep. Oh, yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Good idea.
where you fold the
Again.
thread in half and then, you
Yep.
pull it up through and you stick it through the loop.
Yep, yep.
It really cuts down a lot on
on the back, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
you can't do it with variegated because,
You can't, because the
can't-
variegation doesn't look right. Yeah.
right, you can't.
Yeah. But I will, I want to do, when I purchase my material from like trunk shows and stuff like that, I don't like to waste it. I like to, you know what I mean? I like to use every scrap of it. And it goes back to, they used to tease me when I worked. I would get like sticky notes, and every inch of that sticky note was just full, just full. And they used to kid me when I worked. I worked for a group of doctors, and it would be that day, and I could fit all my, phone numbers and whatever on that sticky note.
On
And
one sticky note?
On one, front and back. I would fold it up and do, I don't know what it is about me. It's a problem. It's a problem. One of few. One of many, rather. I would love to say one of few, but one of many. The last thing I did do, and this, I don't know what it is about it. I saw it and I loved it. And it was one of the patterns that got put in for pattern adoption. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, DMC comes out with that silver
The tins,
tin.
yeah.
And I think they put these in here. And I think this pattern is one of them. And I don't know if this is going to come through, but the blues, purples, greens, I love how they use the purple and the green. Some of the colors are discontinued, but they gave me, Chris and Lisa gave me a website to go to, because I am computer challenged along with hair challenged, a website to go to find how to convert discontinued colors. So they gave me that site, and I check it every day to make sure I don't lose it off my phone, because I'll never remember how to get it back again. But I did, and I started it Saturday, and I did it a little bit on Sunday because my grandsons, the 3 boys, were at the house, and I started it. But
That green is really nice for
Isn't it?
Yeah.
the only thing is, and I'm questioning, and the only reason I haven't done it yet is because I knew you were coming and I wanted to ask you your opinion. This isn't, I don't know if that's showing, but that's yellow. It's a light yellow. And these are the colors. First, I should have showed this. These are the colors. I love these colors are so not me, because I am a very,
They're bold.
yes, I'm not a bold stitcher. I'm a old school stitching. So when I see color, I absolutely love it. But I always think, oh, I would never think to do that. So that's why I know the Saturday ladies, excellent. And then you've got her who will instantly tell you, like Terry, they'll instantly tell you, no, try 415. And then I'll have to sit and think, oh, that's a gray. I know that's a gray. But for them, they get the numbers. I don't get the numbers yet. And I still look, but I like to look at color when I look at it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll always, so I'll never be able to play the guess the number game. I need to look at it. But aren't they gorgeous? But what I need, see here it shows because it's light, but the
Yep.
blue in here, and this, and I'm gonna show you, and then it does it again, but I'm thinking, should I do it again in that color? Yeah, you don't have that. Should I do it again? Or should I change it and do it like the darker blue, one of the other blues?
And here,
Here, right here.
I might go one shade darker if you can. What number is?
995. That's 995. I think. No, it's 3766. What I'm talking about is, and I don't think it's going to show.
Is in those the light green leaves.
Yep.
There's actually a blue in
A
there.
vein of, like, to distinguish the center of the leaf, and it's a blue. And my finger's right next to it, and I don't know if it'll show, but I think it's too light because this is the same color right here, and it shows, but here it doesn't show up against the green. So what I asked Susie is, should I change it to a darker, which I don't think the darker blue would look good.
No.
The darker green, and I think that would fight with the green, the lighter shade of
What
blue.
about? This isn't the one that's in the middle of it, is it?
No.
What about?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
This is 3846.
Okay.
I think it would. They're in the same like tone,
Oh, yeah.
and it might show up better.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'll do. Okay, Vince, I'm going to tell you right now, tonight's going to be a rip-out night.
You only did the one vein,
I know,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
And this color, it's just a green 20 count. No, it's 18. 18 count. And I am having a devil of a time because I broke. When I do 18, I like to do just one thread. But I did the one thread, and it kind of, it
No,
didn't.
you
I needed the
two
two. It needed the
to give
two.
it the bold.
Yeah. So I have to do the wax to make it so it lays right, because it doesn't always want to play nice when it does it. And I noticed a lot of it, and it's hard to get like the
What I
center.
do is I let it, a lot of times as you're stitching along and it starts to twist, just kind of let your needle drop.
The
and
telephone
let it,
cord. Yep,
Right, and
yep,
let it
yep.
unwind. And what I do a lot of times is I will stitch like the sewing stitch across.
Yep.
And then when I come back, I'll kind of like railroad
Yep.
to get that top stitch really good, where I'll put the needle through the two threads and then pull it down through. It really makes it lay nice.
And I can't tell you how many times I ripped this piece here out. In fact, I got halfway through it. It took me a while to get this to where I somewhat like it. And I just said to myself, walk away from it. Take a break.
Yeah.
Do it Friday. Do it whatever day. But walk away from it, because you're just going to keep ripping it out. And then after a while, it just doesn't look nice when you keep pulling it.
All right.
But
And if you've had to rip something out, a lot of times it frays your thread.
yep.
So you might as well just start with a new piece.
Yep. And I think I'm going to do this one too, but not right yet. I think I might wait till after July to do this.
That's kind of fall colors.
Exactly, which I kind of like, which is nice. Okay, that is all we have. That's all I have. And we're losing power, so I'm going to sit and I'm going to go through and try and get just the simple things done for the shop. We pulled the WIPGO number, and I just gotta find where the number is. this for March, the WIPGO number is 6 and 13. Yes. So that's the new WIPGO number for March, which I said last week we would do that. The only other thing is next week, we are leaving on Wednesday, the 4th. So there will just be little snippets of Terry and I on the road driving to Nashville, because it's going to take us 2 days to get there. That's Wednesday. The shop will be closed on Tuesday because we're trying to pull everything together, load the car up. So Tuesday, the shop will be closed. So basically, for the week, next week, Saturday will be the last day, and then that week will be closed, and we will reopen again on March 10th. Thank you.
It's the 10th.
Yes, the 9th is, the Tuesday is we'll be back in town. You and I will both be back in town on the Tuesday, the 10th.
Yep.
The shop will open, and we will most likely do a regular video on the 11th, and just show you briefly some of the stuff that we did get when we were at Market. We'll talk about Market, the people we met, and all that fun stuff. Pictures, all the fun pickup material and stuff like that, because I also need to buy material for the shop, along for Diane has to buy material too, because it's shiny and Diane has to do it. So we will be back in the shop on Wednesday, and then we will most likely, as soon as we come back in, we've got some great volunteers coming in and going to help on Wednesday to get everybody's clamoring to get, because I know everybody's going to want their orders. So I am going to move heaven and earth to try and get everybody's orders done and shipped out as fast as I can. So I have some volunteers that are going to come in, and one volunteer hasn't been told yet that he has to come in and help, but he will be told. So he will be making a guest appearance. Like it or not, he's going to make a guest appearance. But I'm going to try and get as many people, because the faster we can go, the faster everybody gets their patterns. And then everybody that's picking up their patterns, they can pick up their patterns in the shop by Saturday the 14th. I'm hoping I didn't mess up my calendar, but it'll be the Saturday. And then for everybody, 21st is the start of the texture threads class for everybody. There's a class in the morning, there's a class in the afternoon, and I think, did we decide on what time to start the textured class on Saturday
There's
morning?
2 sessions, 10:30 to 12:30 and 1 to 3.
Okay,
Gives me a
so,
half an hour to have something to eat.
right, so the texture is going to start, texture treasure class is going to start Saturday the 21st, and it'll be in the morning from 10:30 to 12:30. We're going to let her we're going to allow her to do this. We're going to let her take a half an hour break for lunch. And then we're going to pick up at 1 o'clock, 1 to 3:30, an afternoon session. And I know quite a few people have signed up already. Some people have already gotten their kits. I know we had more people that decided that they wanted to do it, so at Market I will pick up more of the kits to accommodate everybody.
They can pre-order up to page 10.
Yeah. Oh, you can pre-order. Okay, you heard it from the boss. You can pre-order right up to number 10. So far, I think majority of the people have just done 1 to 5 so far. And I know I have quite a few orders to pick up for that when I go, which will be really nice. So join us. Come in. Stuff will still, and as the stuff gets inventoried into the system, it will go up into the shop. So definitely come in on the 14th, and if you can't make it the 14th, which is Saturday, come in on the 21st. Even though there's a class, you can still come in and you can still shop. I think I rushed through that, and I apologize for that, but we really don't have that a lot. I will say this, I am going to take down the patterns and put them away for next year. Pattern adoption, I usually leave it up for 2 additional Saturdays. This Saturday, I'm going to take it down probably Saturday afternoon to make room, so when we do come back in, it just makes it easier to manipulate boxes and stuff around. So if you still want a last fill a bag, and there's a fee for filling the bag, take as many as you need. Fits in the bag, it's yours. There's still quite a bit left. So feel free to stop in, pick up, get everything you need. We did manage to pre-order some threads, and a lot of, like, the Sulky came in, the Sullivan came in. So I do have those. The other threads, the 3 weeks, Gentle Arts and Classic, I most likely will pick those up. Classics, no, but Gentle Arts and Weeks I will pick up at Market. So that will be here for Market Day. So please come in, enjoy. Love to see new people coming in. This year we did add some new people on. We tried to get some of the needlepoint people, your mono canvas. We put some patterns on. The gentleman's name is Ghost Boy, and he is on our website. And the pre-orders for Nashville, that will go down on Saturday, because I can't keep adding to the list and still get the count right for what I have to purchase when I'm there. So Saturday, the pre-order stuff will go down. So you have till Saturday to pre-order, because, like I said, we leave, and I need to do the count and figure out where I'm going and what I'm doing. So I know that was a lot to throw at you, and I'm sorry. But if you have any questions, please feel free to give me a call. I will explain. I can't think of anything else. So I guess I'm going to say goodbye. I will see you when we're on the road on Wednesday, unless you stick your head in today or Saturday. I will be here. I appear here on a regular basis. And I enjoy seeing new people. I want to say thank you to Susie. I want to say thank you to Christine, the bookmark lady. That's how I always remember her, bookmarks. So have a great week. Have fun. Stitch your little heart's content out. And I will see you definitely in the next video from On the Road. Have fun.
Bye.